Hello guys, hello people, how are you all doing? Hope you're all doing great, right? In today's video, I'll be looking at the top 10 reasons that most businesses fail and some possible things that you can do to reduce the risk of failure. A lot of entrepreneurs fall into this trap of starting a business and failing in the first year. Now, generally, about 20% of businesses fail in the first year, about 30% in the second year, and about 50% by the fifth year. Like, what is causing this business failure? Number one on my list is the fact that a lot of entrepreneurs start businesses without seeking professional advice. I know a lot of you might think I'm saying this because I am a consultant myself, but very far from it. Even if you think you know a lot, right, it's always good to seek professional advice before you get started, because there are some things that a professional is going to tell you that is going to just get you thinking, and that might help you a lot, so that you don't go down the failing route. Believe me, seeking the help of a professional is going to help you cut down on so many risks. I, for one, of course, I'm a consultant, but if you know my background, I've been into the aviation industry, I've been into the banking industry, agriculture industry, and so many others. So if you come to me for advice, believe me, there is a ton, like so much information I can give you before you get started that's going to reduce your risk of failure by at least 50%. So don't fall into this trap. If you want to get started, look for a professional, look for a mentor, and then you get more information before you dive in. Before you continue watching, guys, I just want to let you know that this video is sponsored by Motowa. Motowa is a ride-sharing app. If you're a frequent commuter, then you can travel real quick by simply logging into the Motowa app and selecting your destination. Of course, you select your destination, you select the ride, and you can hop into the ride and share the ride with any person who is traveling. And of course, if you're also a car owner, like a private car owner, you can list your car on the app. Like, you simply state your departure time, your departure location, and the fee, like how much it's going to cost. For example, if you are leaving from Douala to Boya, you're going to just say the day that you want to travel, the time, and where you're going to be departing from, and people will just book on your ride. So that way you make some money while traveling, and the traveler also gets where it's going very fast. So rush right now to Google Play Store and download your Motowa app and start sharing your rides. If you are a car owner or if you're a frequent commuter, you can travel from town to town safer, quicker, and cheaper. Download your Motowa app right now. Don't go anywhere, keep watching. Number two on my list is the lack of customer care. I didn't say customer service, I said customer care, because a lot of entrepreneurs start up businesses and they tend to forget that the god of any business are the business's customers, okay? And of course, they lack customer care. So if you start your business and your main priority is not customer service and customer care, giving customers a wonderful experience with your business, then there is a high chance that your business can fail. So before you get started, make sure that you either do some customer service courses, or you train your guys, or bring somebody who has a lot of experience in customer care and customer service to make sure that your business takes care of their customers. Without your customers, there is no business. The third reason why some businesses will fail is because they just do copy and paste. Yeah, just because it's working for A does not mean it's going to work for B. Now, I'm not against copying an idea or a business idea. That's not my point. My point is that even if you copy, then you should at least customize or edit before you paste in your environment, okay? So if you just do copy and paste, it might really not work. So most of the time, people just say, okay, it's working for that guy, this is what he does, so I'm going to do the same thing. It might not work for you, and you might fail in your first year. So most of the time, when you copy, take out your time, do your research, and then you customize that idea to your particular scenario. And believe me, that is one of the ways that you're going to succeed in your business. Number 4 on my list is the lack of experience. Some people get started in businesses without actually having any experience in that particular field or that industry. Now, it's not a bad thing to start a business where you don't have experience, but if you have to get started like that, then hire people who are experienced in that field to bring in their experience so that you can succeed. Now, if you just go into any business without any prior experience, then there is a high chance that you might fail in your first year or two. So most of the time, if you don't have experience and you want to go into it, take some time and gather some experience. You can work for a similar business for some time. You can take out some courses on that, and you can do some survey. Take out some time and at least study what you want to get into before you dive into as an entrepreneur. That is going to save your business from failure in the first year or two. Number 5 reason on my list is accountability. Okay, now I see a lot of entrepreneurs have their bank accounts the same as their personal account, like they're just using the money of the company as if it's their money. I mean, if you're an entrepreneur, you should have probably fallen into this trap. Like, it's very common. Now, if you do that, you will not be accountable. Like the business, you will not be able to know whether the business is profitable or not. So it's always good to separate your transactions from that of the business so that you can see what is happening to the business. Okay, and a lot of entrepreneurs get started without even knowing what's accounting and what's financial management and all of that. So if you're having difficulties in this area, of course you can contact me. I'm going to help you do that. I'm actually writing a book for startup entrepreneurs on accounting, and probably you might want to subscribe to this video so that each time I launch that book, you will be the first to be notified. Okay, so accountability is key. You should make sure that you can account for every dime that the business spends and every dime that the business makes. Okay, so you should be able to do that so that you don't fail in the first year of your business. Number 6 on my list is lack of personal growth. Now, this is something I would say I myself are falling into it like so many times. By the time you are concentrating on starting a business, you stop like growing personally, like you stop like, developing yourself. So many entrepreneurs fall into this trap. Believe me, if you stop developing yourself, then that's what's going to happen to your business as well. So each time you are starting a business, like a startup or something, you should make sure that you take your personal growth into account, like making sure that all the time you are developing your personal skills, you're growing personally so that your business can also grow. Now, number 7 on my list, guys, you should take special note of this, is poor location. Yeah, location is key. Let me repeat this. Location for your business is key. Where your business is located is key. So before you get started, do your research, okay? Because you might have a very classy coffee shop where nobody is asking for that kind of goods or service, okay? And the same thing with your provision store or whatever you're doing, or so it's very important that you are located at the right place. Take out your time and do your research and make sure that you have your location for your business right. Number 8 on my list is the lack of focus. Entrepreneurs usually get distracted so easily. Like, you get caught up in so many other things that are different from the priorities of your business. Now, if you find yourself doing this, always try to make sure that you delegate tasks and liberate yourself from so many other things that can be causing distractions to you, and you focus on the big picture. And right now, let's go to number 9 on my list, which is high expectations. Now, I know a lot of people think that when you just open your shop or you open your business, customers are just going to start flogging in and you are going to start making some sales and you will be profitable. Believe me, that's not what happens. Like 90% of the time, it's not going to happen that way. So what happens is it's going to take some time. So lower down your expectation, guys. If you are a startup or you've been into business, keep doing what you're doing and know that it's going to take time. No success story happens overnight. There is no get rich quick here. There is no elevators to success. You have to take the stairs, okay? So know that it's going to take time. And this comes to my 10th point, which is don't ever give up. Yeah, some people give up so soon. Like before the business even starts giving profits, you give up so soon. I can say I'm a victim to that. Like, I've given up on so many businesses so soon. Like, before it starts reaping profits, before you start making the money, you say, okay, it's not working, and you give up. So don't give up. You only fail when you finally give up, right? So guys, those were the 10 common reasons that I had actually handpicked to share with you today. And as I said, these are personal experiences. They are not just some stuff I picked online, and believe me, if you watch this video to the end, then remember that this can help you reduce your failure risk by at least 50%. Don't go away. Keep watching. There are so many videos on the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and if you're new here, please click on the subscribe button, share my video as much as you can, and drop me a comment, guys. And remember, I love you all. One Africa. See you in my next video. Bye bye. Please don't go away. Keep watching. Hi, my name is Rofo Chifo, and thank you so much for watching. If you ever intend to invest in Africa, then I'll advise you to download my books on Amazon. These books are tools that's going to help you get started on the African continent. The first one right here is the business ideas for every African country. And the second one right here is the African business startup BRAINBOX. In this book, you are going to find the cost, estimated timeline, and the procedures of creating companies in every African country. So you see, if you intend to invest in Africa, then you must have one of these tools. Don't go away. Keep watching the Business in Africa YouTube channel.